My audio was
Stick
cooked
that
last
in your
time.
damn mouth now. Put it in your mouth. Yeah.
Eat the phone!
The teenagers and officers don't have anything in common during the tours to prison, except for their needs to dominate the other party. And sometimes, they all go to ridiculous lengths to do that.
They call me Dakota Joe, and I...
Oh yeah, he's definitely one of 10 p.m. stream is crazy. Nah, bro, that's Batman hours. That's Batman hours.
Homeless people can't eat on Saturday morning because I stole everything from the food pantry.
A self-professed bully, Joe aims to shock. Bullying people without homes is a low very few people will sink to.
Right next to
Joe
my
is
colon,
crazy.
because if you come in here and you're gonna smoke, you're gonna be smoking on some stuff that came out of my anal cavity.
If that doesn't warn them off prison, what will?
The fuck?
The mental image Joe painted will haunt all
That
of them.
4v4 on 2K was fun. Boys, yeah, bro.
Don't matter. Oh yeah, you look like a in that salt and pepper.
What's your name?
Austin.
Austin.
The tenacious peace in the room is shattered when Austin decided to speak out of turn.
I guarantee I get you out on that rink, I will put you into the boards fast. This is my house. I used to play hockey.
Hey, get out of jail.
How?
Yeah, he tried.
You want me to see you when I get out?
Riling Dakota
Oh, this is Fleece
Joe
Johnson.
up like that isn't the way to go.
This is Fleece
Austin
Johnson.
needs to be told he doesn't want an inmate who doesn't care about much to have a vendetta against him when the prison walls no longer
Alright, I'm
separate.
out, cuz I got work. Alright, Blaze. Hey, Blaze, make sure. Wait, do you got lethal company?
I still be here. And that smile.
I was gonna tell you to download
I'm gonna wipe that smile off your face, boy. You know what a man pawn is?
it. Solo Head told me to download lethal company. I have lethal. You got lethal, Wacko? What's good, Wacko?
Paper 2 days after being raped.
I just downloaded it.
A pretty good idea. That's a man.
Nah. Is it clean? Is it scary? I'm dead broke. Nah, I know it was on sale for like $4. That's the only reason I said it before the 10. I know it was before the 10.
On. 5 guys come at you. What are you gonna do? Talk your way out?
Dakota Joe
Not
does-
scary, but it can be. I don't know, Wacko. Last game you told me wasn't. I ain't got 4. Oh shit. Dead ass. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Blaze.
doesn't care about acceptable social
I'm right with you, bro.
behavior, and his graphic speech
fuck?
finally succeeds in making Austin
Blaze, wait. You get paid weekly for your job, or you get bi-weekly? I ain't gonna lie. Once you get paid weekly, that bi-weekly shit ass.
speechless.
I like that.
You can't tell me
smile and
otherwise.
teeth. They care about you.
Hey, Wacko. I think we on lethal company
120
tonight.
eyeballs.
We might
all
be.
on you, and it's gonna be dead.
I think I might be.
You want a kiss? Suck on this tongue?
What
and
the
that's
fuck?
the moment you know everybody in that dorm.
Bro, what they
is
be on
looking
me?
at
When you think Dakota Joe can't shock you anymore, he
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm a kid, bro.
does.
There gotta be some type of
bi-weekly. Oh yeah.
ambition in
Oh
your
yeah.
heart.
Bi-weekly,
right?
you gotta stretch that shit out.
You're telling me
I ain't
guys
gonna lie.
not coming back. You have to want something out of life.
When you get paid bi-weekly, do you work? Man.
I know you do.
How
I don't have friends,
How time
bro.
trashy
I don't
out?
have anybody.
No!
Those homeboys tear that from you. Cause you guys get to go home.
Not at all.
Before I lay down every night, do you know what I want to be? I just want to be free.
Not at all. Not at all.
The interview, Alicia made a significant.
I damn near
impact
want to tell
with her
Trashy to
speech,
just.
and even Austin.
There you go,
immediately
Wacko.
retorts the
There you-
dish.
I ain't gonna lie. I just got a hotkey band. No, I ain't gonna get hotkey band. I'm a hotkey like just time out.
Like I said, keep your hands down.
She has an impressive crime resume for
Sharkeisha?
dish.
That was bogus.
Like I said, keep your hands down.
I think you got him, Wacko. I ain't gonna lie. He might be boomed. I think you got him. You might have to unboom him.
She has an impressive crime resume for a 15-year-old.
My name is Cortasia.
I
I'm
know,
15.
bro. Okay. First, I was gonna play the Uncle Ruckus music, but I was close. Cortasia,
I get in
Sharkeisha.
trouble for fighting, smoking weed.
You don't want to face Cortasia in a fight.
I ain't gonna lie.
Cracking someone's head open sounds brutal enough without stuffing things in it.
The last fight I had, I bust this girl's head open with a sock with batteries.
Oh, she's
I had,
definitely
like,
dangerous.
15
I ain't gonna lie. She's
Then
the
they
most
called the
dangerous.
police. I live with.
She said she
my
busted her
grandma
girl
and
head
my
open.
papa.
Lakeisha and Vivian are right
I ain't gonna lie, grandma gotta do more. She's gonna be bad as shit.
to be worried about Cortasia's path, because it's only a matter of time before she kills somebody.
The reason why I'm worried about
Possession of CDs.
Why grandma looking?
Possession of marijuana. I don't want my daughter to
Oh, you
follow
want
the
that
same-
old lady? Okay, Wacko. Okay. I see you trying to shoot your shot.
Path, because it's only a matter of time before she kills somebody.
the reason why I'm worried about
Possession of CDs and possession of marijuana. I don't want my daughter to follow the same mistakes I did.
Cortasia's
Oh,
getting
Cortasia's
high
cooked. I ain't gonna lie.
because I seen what it did to my daughter.
Well, Cortasia ain't even listen. If she 50, I'm 50. Oh, you like milfs. You like milfs. I ain't gonna lie. Some milfs might
He
be.
heads with Cortasia bash in prison.
Nah. That's above my price. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not going to gills. Grandma, nah. It's milfs. 40 and up, you kind of crazy, Wacko.
Or will she finally get a taste of her
You
own
hit nothing at
medicine?
that point.
funny? What's so funny? Take them off. Take them off so you ain't.
This is the worst fear I got. If somebody tell me to take off my damn shoes and I'm getting pressed, boy, I'm gonna feel like a bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
So you are. You.
Nothing pisses inmates off like irrelevant teenagers that refuse to take them seriously.
That's my most
Who
scariest
would
moment in
like to win a
prison.
Screaming contest between
That might be
Cortasia
that might
and the
be
inmate.
second behind dropping the soap. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Take out. Take out.
She's standing on. Hey, that's how you gotta stand on business though. Like you gotta take that ass whoop. I ain't gonna lie. In prison, you gotta get your ass beat, Wacko. That's the only way you get respect.
Take out. You gonna take them out? Take out. You gonna take out.
I'm gonna be looking at the security guard like, come on, there you go.
TK and
Wait.
Cortasia have a lot in common, including their needs to be scared. And it's probably not wise to have them so close to each other.
All right. You hard.
If I get sent to prison, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the ass beat on cut. I'm hard like that. I wanted to call Cap, but I'm not gonna test your Cap right now. I wanted to call Cap.
You ain't from.
I wanted to call Cap.
I bang bloods, homie. Blood.
Okay, look, Wacko. I think if you get to prison, I think you go in prison and you get whooped first day. But I think like after like 2-3 weeks, you gonna get that neck tattoo, that face tattoo, and then you gonna change. You gonna get whooped. You gonna get whooped. I ain't gonna lie. You gonna get whooped. They gonna test your chin in prison. But after you go get that face tattoo, and you gonna come running that, you gonna come. Hey, sit down like that.
Straight up. Hey, right now,
Like-
I'm a blood right now. You come up,
Look at this is a woman. Think about
boys
this.
popping off, and I will hear
And I ain't gonna lie, I got her booming you. She just look like she has straight Warwick. She don't play. She looks like Abby from The Last of Us.
Straight up. Hey, right now, I'm a blood right now. You come up in here saying that boy, I will smash you out. Are you just doing this for fun? For fun. Don't end up your gonna get killed.
She
For
don't
playing.
play.
You don't do this for fun. I mean, if you ain't hood like me, ready to be down for the get down, man, please. You don't want to be no blood home, girl. Straight up. You gon' die.
From the look on Cortasia's face, she doesn't particularly care about the consequences of her actions. And each inmate's prophecy isn't getting through.
Well, I guess we wouldn't. Oh, I know, Wacko.
Tiny's daughter.
I know. I think I know about you, buddy. I think I know about you,
seen
buddy.
Straight before, then you didn't see my
I think I know
Tiny.
about
Do
you.
you think that cute? You don't be talking like that
Like-
when you out there talking
Like
to
Wacko, like you ain't finna just come in. Don't. Alright. I'ma just dodge that, bro. I think I got Nubsy punking you in prison, Wacko. Easy.
Gang do you? So you ganging bloods, huh? What the blood
This Nubsy, this you right now. What you gonna do?
doing for you? Huh? You got good.
If she is nothing with it, neither am I.
KK's domination strategy finally elicits a reaction.
Nubsy gonna
from
be a
Cortasia.
prison B. Okay. Make sure. Hey, as soon as you see Nubsy, I'm gonna make him hold my pocket. Oh, it's over.
Do something.
So,
Do something.
Nubsy coming in heated
do
up.
something. Been in and out.
I hope Nubsy see that.
Okay, so what you trying to be like? Hide something?
Ugh. Ugh, he's not here. I don't think so. He might see it though. He might see it eventually. I ain't gonna lie. He might see
in and
it.
out penitentiary.
Ooh, wee. Do they brush their teeth in prison?
Okay, Okay, so what you trying to be like?
That's a good question. Cause they do not. Ooh wee. You sure they don't brush their teeth in prison? Ooh.
That's not gonna get you nowhere.
Yeah, I'm like, back up then. Back up.
That's not gonna get you nowhere. I don't need to do. Make me move out your face.
Cortasia's brazen disregard for her life is alarming. Even the
I ain't gonna
officers
lie.
don't know what to do with her.
How can you let somebody press somebody like that?
The biggest impact for the kids is when the inmates actually sit one-on-one, explain their charges to the kids.
Derek and some others have the mandatory pod interview with the inmates, and a surprising revelation unfolds.
And that makes it even
The
more
neat mess or
productive.
something is ill. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
This is your father, and you proud to be here right now with your
Hold on.
daddy, sharing the same cell block.
I ain't gonna lie. Pops was not in his life. You can
Unpleasant
tell.
surprise for Derek
Pops-
Sr. Having
Pops
his
was
son
not
and
in his
namesake
life.
Following in his footsteps isn't what he wants.
You know who this is, right? You know who this is, right? B-Rock Uncle. Ask me questions. Here we go, right here.
Pops was,
I hated being in here. Every day I cry because I miss y'all. This just where you gonna be at.
Just when you think it can't get any more
My nigga
bizarre
Pops
in the pods,
cooked. I ain't
it
gonna lie.
does. A family reunion in the pod is shocking and something no one wishes for.
he probably never seen him before. He like that.
Get over there!
With all of us. Your cousin, so we
Okay.
You
He getting young man right though.
Just where the you gonna be at, right here.
You know how long I know your father and your uncle? The old 27 years I.
Oh, he ain't ready for prison. I ain't gonna lie. They go punk him. He crying. He crying. They go punk him. I ain't gonna lie.
Derek needs
He
to
better not
change
go
to
to
break the
jail.
awful family-
He better stop. Little bit.
Brad.
In this
Hey, it's a
pod,
kid,
you have
bro.
inmates who have drug charges,
It's a kid,
murder
bro.
charges, anything you can think of. They're housed in here. Go.
Right inside.
This pod
Wow.
houses the creme de la creme of prison, which means this visit might not be pleasant.
I ain't gonna lie. They getting punked. They getting punked, bro.
Pay attention. That way, that way, that way.
The pod is as chaotic as expected, with
Yeah.
the inmates itching to terrify the living daylights out of the hapless teenagers.
If you go, hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's probably the hardest line you could say in prison. If you go bang, then bang. Throw him up. I ain't gonna lie. He looked like he wanna. I would bang back, no cap. Okay, you gotta say pause after that, cause it like they think they. Oh, okay. I see what you. But I ain't gonna lie. That's the hardest line I think I heard. If you're gonna bang, then bang. Oh, they punking him.
It's not a designer, so why is he desperate to own Cody's shirt?
They'll make you in a ponytail. You'll be a queen. I feel sorry for you because you know what the hell you got on top of your head will turn straight into a curl.
That is an alarming image
Shit.
the inmate paints for Cody. It probably explains why they want his shirt off.
I ain't gonna lie. He gonna have to cut all his hair off. That's another thing, Wacko. If you go to jail, you gotta cut all your hair off, cause they gonna think you sweet if you come in with them curls. If you come in with them curls, it's over. What's good, Jack?
It was just a glock.
On the other side of the pod,
What it
the
is.
inmates are doing their best to scare the teenagers to change.
How long did it take you to do your dreadlocks?
It's all terrifying business as usual until Sarah asks this. The question is so out
This
of
Solo,
place,
this my. Yeah, I know. Should I call you Solo or Jack?
speechless.
You trying to pick up these guys in here? You know they'll take that as a sign of affection towards them.
Alright, bet, Solo.
Look, little girl.
Oh, that's probably like an old Twitch name
You
then.
know that you're sexually active, okay? This is not the place. We ain't picking up nobody in here.
No.
We aren't the only ones that find Sarah's attitude with the inmates
She ain't ready. I could tell.
questionable.
She ain't ready.
I'm 16, but I've been arrested 3 times.
There's only one person I say that was
I
ready.
didn't do that one actually. I just showed my friends my pocket.
Timothy might be a demon. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like he got straight wherewithal. It looked like he don't care.
I've got caught for criminal trespassing.
What exactly did he do then if he didn't do any of the things he is accused of? If we didn't know better,
I'm gonna tell you
one
in a
might
minute. Oh, okay. You
think the universe conspired against Timothy.
There's an issue with accepting responsibility. Whatever happens, it wasn't me.
I ain't gonna lie, Wacko. I take it back. I don't think you're lasting. I think you gotta get more. Like, it's gonna take 2 years for you to get some respect in here.
Live together.
It's gonna take you 2 years. Forget.
As best we can.
They gonna come in whooping you, bro.
Abandonment issues.
He won't do anything.
Timothy ain't like.
And I'm straight.
Donna got that right.
I ain't gonna lie. Timothy might punk you.
Ever the victim and never the
Timothy
assailant.
might test your chin and call you sweet.
Is terrible
he might punk you.
Because no change will ever happen if you don't admit there is something to be changed.
Nah.
Kids on last year. He hit me
Let me see.
With a chair, wooden chair, and broke me
I don't know.
back. My bubble, gonna get a headbutt.
I don't know. Timothy is.
That's free.
Hold on. Let me see. I don't know if Timothy like that.
Finally,
hold on.
An admission of guilt.
If Timothy fight Pops, you automatically got respect.
But it is at least
look at him.
Start.
How kids like you will come in here and manipulate
the
system.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, Timothy might have some wherewithal.
Here you're gonna go back to your way.
The officer has little faith in the program's ability
Timothy
to
might have some
reform Timothy,
wherewithal.
and what he does next justifies her doubts.
Here to begin with. Why?
Because I disobeyed my parents, ma'am.
And therefore that's the reason why you're here.
Okay, Timothy. I don't know. Never mind, Wacko.
If that is his only crime, he has no business in the program. Timothy obviously thinks
I can for
himself
sure
a
take him.
Victim of
Man,
fate.
Timothy is slim. I ain't gonna lie, I'm fat. I ain't gonna lie.
You did not.
Elmar for the 30-man mute.
Here's the thing, you need to accept responsibility. This is what's gonna be your life.
His ability to look at the officer and lie without blinking is impressive. He does realize they have every detail about him, right? And probably saw his pre-tour interview too.
Man, I knock his Pillsbury built ass up. But look, I ain't gonna lie. This type of build got like a little slamming system. They could slam any. Oh, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. This is Fleece Johnson right here. He's definitely letting him know. Don't drop that shit, bro.
I want you.
I told you. This is Fleece Johnson. Now I ain't gonna lie. If somebody comes up to me and says it's to me, I ain't gonna lie. You just gotta test his chin to let him know, hey, I'm not sweet. Cause he gonna try to test you now. Look like Steve Harvey to me. You gotta test his chin as soon as he do this.
I want you.
Bro, this is...
Timothy's encounter with James will leave an impression long after the program ends.
You got to sit down to pee. Ooh, you turn around.
James.
Sissy. Is that what you want to be? No, sir. Well, stop up. Yes, sir. Get out of my house.
I'm testing your chin, Wacko. Just like that. As soon as you do it. Oh, okay. You good, Jack? You see, I just tested your chin. As soon as you do it, I'm testing your chin.
James's request is shocking.
I didn't even say nothing. That's what you just gotta do. You just gotta swing on him.
Why treat him like an object on display for sale?
I'm 16. I steal cars. I fight.
Grand Theft Auto. Oh, Corey might be the one. I ain't gonna lie. This might be the YN. I'm not gonna lie. Wacko deserves to be there one day. He deserves to hit his family. It depends what family members he be hitting.
I steal cars. I fight and I do drugs. That's what I like to do. I was 11.
Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the YN.
Stole my first car.
This is the one.
Do you choose to be in trouble?
Hold on, mama. Hold on,
Stole
mama.
my first car.
Do you choose?
See, you like that. You like them grandmas, Wackos. Hold on, mama.
To be in trouble?
Yeah, I choose to do it.
They say to do what you love or love what you do, and Corey does that.
She too young.
Makes his situation
See, you talking about guilt. I'm a MILF type of guy, bro.
Difficult to manage.
Parents, uncles. It ain't nothing wrong with beating on your stupid uncle.
I don't choose to get caught.
Yeah, when your uncle talking too much, it ain't.
Police had pulled me over, and I kept going, block at the top of the street, and I stopped, and they had
you feel me? Well, you know,
who could do one and avoid the other makes Corey either
sometimes you gotta
naive or extremely arrogant.
I ain't gonna lie, this is a typical YN Solo.
If it's gonna get cleared away when
that was crazy. Nah, look. You know when your uncle be drunken, his uncle just said, "Hello, sunshine. What would you like to eat today?" Nah, Solo. It's like it ain't nothing wrong with hitting your uncle like to hit him on a straight and narrow path.
I turned 17.
His uncle said, "Hello, sunshine. What would you like to eat today?" And Wacko just beat his ass. I ain't gonna lie. My uncle called me sunshine. I might chin check him. You see what I'm saying? Like Wacko might not be in the wrong.
It don't really matter to me.
Corey is smart enough to know how to manipulate the law, but his mother is still worried because he might get killed before he gets to the age where it all goes away.
I do what I did, got locked up. And
I ain't do
ain't even the
no
same thing and nothing like that.
No. I don't. No, Trashy. You might take it, but Wacko, dab me up. That you got my respect. I ain't gonna lie. Any man older than you call you sunshine, you gotta look at him the wrong way. You know, hey Wacko, he called you sunshine and you beat his ass.
And now Corey can judge what he wants.
Never mind, Corey, ma. Your attributes went down.
Wants to do based on himself and the family.
If he keeps making bad choices, he might become roommates with.
That's a bitch prison name. What? You seem like a sunshine type. I ain't gonna lie, Wacko. Wacko, I see you. You're getting boomed. Like I'm just hitting you with a 2-piece combo. It's just gonna be one of these now. It's gonna be one of these.
Stepfather in jail.
To the jail program, I don't think he's gonna do nothing because I'm just not the type of person that just let you.
How many gifts for you to take the beanie off? I mean,
something in my face.
Why do you think? No, I'm not even. Look, you can just see my hair, but about 3-4.
And back.
Corey is one of the stuff.
Why do you think I'm bald, Trashy? Which means I ain't gonna lie, Trashy.
Easily adjusted to the program.
I probably got like 7 dreads. Nah, but I did have like 7 dreads when I had dreads. Baldness caught up. Do you think I'm just Steve Harvey? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. When I become Unc, that's the day I like. When I'm finna retire from streaming and stuff. At the end of the day, I don't know if I'm gonna have a hair follicle on my head. So I'm ready to go. I'm gonna have a Bernie Mac type cut. You know, the old head, or just bald. It's not hot, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's only 60 degrees. It's cold as shit in my house.
Go to the first room to your left.
Man, bro, you can stop telling me.
Come on in, man. Be quiet.
Trying me, bro.
True to his word.
Look at the weather for you tomorrow.
Brand of charm, which officers will not like.
But what you fail to realize is you gonna move voluntarily or involuntarily. Either way it go, you're gonna move. Because you're gonna do what?
Man, you ain't finna keep screaming.
I'm trying to see. Hold up.
With the challenge out.
Tomorrow it will be
most kids
87
and comply, and the officers probably expect Corey to do just that.
It will be 87. Is that crazy?
Man, y'all.
Unfortunately,
hold on. Corey out here like he's showing Warithal like he's not folding.
For them, Corey isn't like most
He ain't
kids.
crying.
Does
I ain't
he
gonna
realize
lie.
his movement rights have been signed away until further notice?
You wanna be grown?
Take me out of here because you're gonna see what.
Unbelievable. Corey doesn't even try for subtlety in threatening the officer. If he is
YN alert. Oh, this is definitely a YN.
From the program.
Because I don't never have to lay a finger on you about jail. Anytime we ask you something, you do it. That's gonna keep you safe. Inmate for
I ain't gonna lie. This will be my first draft in a YN.
Never have to lay a finger on you about jail. Anytime
they told him to turn around. He's the only one I turned around. I ain't gonna lie. This is Kingpin.
Ask you something, you do it. That's gonna keep you safe. Inmate for an extra sandwich to do it. Start getting your mind prepared for jail.
It seems the officers will let Corey's behavior slide this time, but not without stern warning.
I want you to say something. I knock you. I put my foot so far in your.
Oh shit, Corey. Oh shit. YN has got to. Diddy is a free. Did Diddy really become free? Oh Lord. Yeah. Hide your baby oil.
But not without stern warning.
I want you to say something. I knock you. I put my foot so far in your. You'll have toes for teeth, boy. Get your in there.
You don't want to be nobody, boy. Watch the wrong. You don't want that, boy. You don't want this life right here. Because this life ain't nothing. Let I get him, fight.
My nigga. Hey. I don't know if Corey folded. Nah, Wacko. You know why I said that, bro. Oh, it's jail. It's jail. I ain't gonna lie. I'm off. The way till you see Fleece Johnson. That's the most crazy one.
The tough inmates have been reserved for Corey, and contrary to his earlier words, he isn't handling them very well.
Is that your son, Corey?
Fulton County Jail.
Same position I'm in, right? You gotta do the right thing for your mama, cause get the result.
Corey ain't trying to hear none of that.
Right.
It's still a YN.
School, man, it's easy. It's easy.
You know, I was going to school, I was getting A's and B's. I was doing good, like everything. I was doing everything good.
Nothing rapping, all this for real. So you gotta do what's right, man.
In a bittersweet moment, Corey is reunited with his, you guessed it right, stepfather, who gives him some hard truths.
Okay, that's why Corey listens.
I get angry and I
think Corey being in jail in like 2 years.
They care about school. I really just care about fighting.
Man. Okay, now you whooping him, Wacko.
See, I get angry.
I can tell.
I
can tell. I don't think he could fight.
School.
Look at the form.
Really just care
Look
about
at the
fighting.
form. Look at the form. He fighting like he got 190 pounds of weight. He don't got no speed, no fluidity.
If you don't knock me out, then I pretty much won't stop fighting.
Christian is his.
I ain't gonna lie. The Christian, he can box. Oh no, look, he don't got no. I think he just got wherewithal. He did say you got to knock me out to stop fighting. But look,
they care about school. I really just.
What a look. What a fluidity. What a you know.
Just care about fighting. If you don't knock me out, then I pretty much won't stop fighting.
Christian is as unlike his name as possible in his attitude.
Until his past go.
Look at this though. It might be the court. Yeah, that's what he has hazel. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It looked like he won't quit.
Which was 8th grade.
Like
when he got
you gotta really knock this motherfucker out.
He wanted to fight everybody.
Yeah, he just stood behind the teacher and wouldn't do anything. I got kicked out of school for that.
Either hurting somebody or getting really hurt himself.
With that much,
hold on. This might be worse than
energy,
Corey. The
boxing will help Christian control his emotions better and release his pent-up aggression.
Christian's got a problem controlling his temper. Once he gets mad, he just loses it. And his mom got into an argument. As they were arguing, he finally raised his hand up to her and acted like he was going to hit her.
He crazy.
And is the typical mom, but unfortunately,
I ain't gonna lie, Wacko. I take it back. He whooping your ass.
Kid, and doesn't react to her training as expected. Who hasn't argued with their mom over chores? The answer is probably nobody.
What did you say, Trashy? Did you the basketball of all time ratings releasing people like Shaq and Curry? Or I ain't gonna lie, I got Curry higher than MJ. Shaq, now that's crazy.
Jail tour because he's not scared of jail.
Yeah, because you can't hit or yell the anger out of me.
You're a grown man in there.
What did he say?
It will hurt. Not scared.
With their mom over chores. The answer is probably nobody.
Chris needs his jail tour because he's not scared of jail.
Yeah, because you can't hit or yell the anger out of me.
You're a grown man in there.
Okay, I want to see Christian in jail. Okay.
It will hurt him or kill him.
If someone gets in my face, I'm not gonna argue with you. We want to fight with you.
You gonna punch him? Let me see the wherewithal. No, let's see. If Christian stand on business and punch a police officer, I ain't gonna lie, he got my respect. I gotta see it. Because they gonna get in his face.
Fight, do you have an anger issue? Yes, sir. You might be strong, but you ain't as big as the turd that I left in the toilet this morning, son. In here, they're gonna take one look at you, and they're gonna fold you up, put you in their back pocket, and sit on you.
The first day in the program,
Christian laughing. I don't know if he like
who
that.
Makes fun of authority.
Yeah, I gotta see him swing.
His job. He can make a living as a writer. He paints quite the picture of what Christian's experience in prison.
Well, he got at least.
A young guy like this when he comes into jail.
Be mine. Nobody can have you. Speak up, damn it.
See,
Hold on. Okay, this is the test. This is the test right here.
Listen to authority.
Who you think you gonna be listening to? You ain't gonna listen to him?
No.
You will listen to him.
Okay, hold on. Christian is standing on business though. Hold on.
Statement is bold. How can he stand with that inmate and not get paralyzed by fear?
Fighting, you need to go make some money doing it.
No, the police right there, he can't just go and swing. But he said he ain't folding.
Making money.
Oh, he already does.
Blue eyes.
Okay.
My eyes are green.
Challenging the guy's authority as well as his
Christian think he tough, but he gonna get punked.
Intelligence. Christian is different from most teenagers in the
He look like that's why I say. When I just seen that little emote he just did with his tongue. Yeah, that's why I say he know they can't touch him, but he go get punked.
Program.
My name is Michaela. I'm 13.
Christian, one of those you just gotta beat on him. He think he tough, you gotta just beat on him. He did that little emo wacko. Did you see it?
With that inmate and not get paralyzed by fear.
Fighting, you need to go make some money doing it. You ain't making money.
Oh, he already does.
Blue eyes.
Okay. Yeah, he might be all bark nobody.
My eyes are green.
Yeah, the little emo showed me everything.
As well as his intelligence. Christian is different from most teenagers in the program.
Bro did a
My name is
Snapchat
Michaela.
pose.
I'm 13 years old. I like to fight, and I live that savage life. Anybody and hope they say something back, because I just want to fight.
Michaela's stature allows her to get away with things, and she now believes herself invincible.
Has no respect for anyone. Myself.
13 already looking work is crazy work. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You just said her jeans are cooked.
Other adults.
That's fucked up.
I mean, just nobody.
Kimberly is brutally honest in her assessment of her
Her mom is white.
The worst thing I ever done was hit
I know
my
she ain't
mama.
tough.
I was mad.
Wait.
Ain't nobody gonna make me change.
You ain't.
But when I feel like
You never know. The mixed babies be.
no, cause you an irritating ass person.
How can she say that to her
Okay,
mother?
hold on.
Michaela takes brains
Hold on,
to
okay,
a whole new
Michaela.
level.
Punched me right in the forehead. And I called the police and had, pressed
Hold on,
charges.
Michaela, hold
Calling
on.
the police on my daughter, it makes you feel really bad.
Put me in handcuffs and they took me to jail.
No one can blame the
Yeah,
mother
Michaela.
for
That's why I say
calling the police
Michaela
on
might
her
have
abusive
worried
13-year-old
though.
daughter. Keeping quiet about it won't help Michaela become a better person.
Michaela moved into her new neighborhood. She wanted to belong. She's strong towards the older men, the older females in the neighborhood who don't have her best interest.
Okay. So we see the problem here. Michaela she just mixed breed. She got crossed into the wrong hood.
All my friends are out here.
She shouldn't be
and there's
here.
a lot of people to protect you.
They could
She's
get
a
her
product
to
of
do
her
absolutely
environment.
anything that they ask. And she could make them a lot of money.
Christian's testimony about Michaela shows just how naive she is, making her tough act hilarious.
He said, I should go to jail program because it's gonna help me, but it's really not because, nobody could tell me what to do. Like, I don't listen to nobody.
That's ironic because her friends.
Everybody it looked like they just happened. I ain't gonna lie, this whole video is parenting problems. They just don't listen to nobody. They got tough with authority.
Anyhow they want, but she doesn't know it.
These parents gotta grab these kids by their chin.
That's a pretty straightforward instruction and impossible to mess up.
One thing I dislike about the hood. Okay, let me play it. Let me hear it. What do you like? What do you dislike about the hood? Let me hear it. YK Osiris, I see it. For them age consent of 18 ain't 18, man. I don't know what hood you talking.
What the fuck was that?
But I don't know. I don't think that's.
Nobody tell you to go in there?
Nobody told you to turn.
I don't think that's the hood.
Come on.
Follow directions.
Okay, so he did like this, so obviously he means.
Shut the up.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. She got a mouth. She got to get popped.
Follow directions.
One of these girls got to pop her.
he did like
I ain't gonna lie. One of these girls got to pop her.
Shut the up.
Yeah.
Shut
Guess we are wrong, as Michaela manages to trip up. Is it a genuine mistake, or she just did it to piss the officer
She all
off?
Bart. You think Michaela could box?
Shut the
up.
You think Michaela could box?
Shut the up. All right, shut the.
That is a lot of bliss.
Shit.
Michaela is quite
I know
brazen in
he's spitting in her
challenging the
face.
officer's authority.
That's the one
and her
thing.
tour is off
Soon
to a
as spit
very,
get on my lip, bro, I'm gonna get pissed.
very rocky start.
Look stupid. You're
Dumb
dumb. What the is this? You hitting on your mama?
You think
huh?
they all look like $5 whores with $2.50 rebate?
Her prison interview doesn't get any better.
Okay, that was ass. And I know some roast, but that was ass. That was an ass.
You think they all look like $5 whores with $2.50 rebate?
That was ass.
Prison interview doesn't get any better after that. The inmates aren't joking, and Michaela is not ready to listen to anyone.
I'm Victoria.
I don't know. That's why it was so shit. Like, in the first half, it sounded good, but I don't even know what rebates mean. I don't know.
You want to be in trouble? You want to be a big dog? Let's see how tough you are when you come in here. Right?
Women's prison so cringe. If you're not in there for murder, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Some girls.
I bet you won't put a hand on me. I bet you.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What's her name? I could tell she like that.
I'm Victoria. You want to
Attempted murder? Yeah.
be in trouble? You want to be a big dog?
This one of the girls, I ain't gonna lie. Not her. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like Victoria might. I got Victoria versus Wacko. I got Victoria. Oh, okay. I was
Let's see
gonna
how
say.
tough you are.
Yeah. I got Victoria in 7.
You come in here. Right? I bet you won't put a hand on me. I bet you won't.
I will mop you.
You ain't no rider. You think you're a rider? You think you're a rider? I bet you won't.
Victoria is irritated by Michaela's cockiness and decides to
Boy.
show her a thing
Boy,
or two
Victoria.
about prison
I ain't gonna
life.
lie.
You gonna ride for yours and you gonna be right here. Okay. You gonna be right here.
They
Get
definitely
your
in
ass
Baltimore.
whooped.
Oh,
And you
Lord.
gonna be on the floor.
Okay, and that's just gonna be an ass whooping I got.
Yeah,
You
then.
being so
Okay, I respect that. At least she knows she go get whooped.
I bet you learned this.
Victoria would definitely cry when her. Hell no. Hell no. Victoria, I could tell Victoria knew she was going to jail.
The argument is as baseless as it is violent, but thankfully,
Victoria
they don't
knew
come
she
to
was going
blows.
to jail.
What do you think of Michaela's very nasty disposition?
I ain't gonna lie. No, Victoria would not fold. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe the other girl.
Have a seat.
Eat your food.
Have a seat. Don't leave her now. Come on, sit down.
Meeting with inmates is one
I
of
gotta
the
eat on that
most
bench?
effective strategies, with inmates using their stories.
She's
and
taking.
sometimes threats.
Nah, she can't. Nah, they can't swing on her. The police right there.
To try that.
That's what we gotta go through every day. That's what we every day.
Oh, he saw. Yeah, he's not going back.
With the hospitality show by the inmates,
not going
maybe
back.
David should refrain from offensive comments like that. If they don't like the food, they must stop wanting the wrong lifestyle.
When I was younger, because I like to fight.
Both just screaming. David prison wife.
If you didn't eat lunch or you didn't eat dinner, that's too damn bad.
Just imagine if somebody robbed your dinner, bro. These looking. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Wacko. I think you get, but I just don't. I don't know.
Who knew the program doubles as a fitness program? At the rate
Can you
these
eat
kids are
that? I don't know if you can eat that.
skipping meals, they will be.
What if somebody just take your meal?
Turn home.
Yeah. He wants to talk to you. That's the shower. Look at the shower.
Screwed all our issues at right here.
Why is David having the shower treatment?
Okay, let's look at the fight Solo wanted me.